How would you spend $50,000 in 1 hour? Pay off half debt. You indeed buy large electronics, literally, nothing but the most expensive consumer PC components money can buy. Unless you're building multiple PCs with multiple monitors each, you'd still likely have 35–40k left over. Throw in a massive TV and you're at 25–30k. Full racing simulator probably gets you to 20–25k. Can't think of anything else you could add at that point. Is there an upper cap to a Steam wallet? Invest in stocks, hope that I can make it up in the long run later. I read this as socks, imagining a gigantic pile of socks you plan on flipping for profit over a few years. That's 60 whole minutes parking downtown, and you have some money left to spare at the nearest McDonald's. He will have to ask people for change to get fries though. Wall Street Bets would like to know your location. How to turn $50,000 into $60,000 in 1 hour. Now they'll just find another Robin Hood glitch. If one guy can turn 2k into 50k, imagine what they could do with 50k. Hire a hitman to hire a hitman to hire a hitman to kill me. Hire 2 hitmen to go after each other. Ooh, the hitman games. I'll spend 50k on the copyrights to that idea. Gold. Then I'll convert it into money when needed. Reddit. Then I'll convert it into nothing when needed. Edit. Whoever gave me gold, fuck you. Not nothing. You'll see plenty of OMG gold. Haven't expect it. My first gold. Thank you, stranger. Cold for this, can't believe it, and so on. Milk. McPoyle family reunion. You will call asterisk hair asterisk. I would buy a few magic cards. Get most of a vintage deck, I reckon. Oh my god, Grixis Storm is $45,000. Literally this post buys one deck. It's money I have to burn in 1 hour. I'm going to see if travel agents are still a thing, and if so, drop $50,000 on them for an all-expenses-paid vacation covering all the major destinations my wife wants to go to. I can get that deal signed and paid in an hour, and they can spend weeks setting it up. Failing, they're a bunch of escorts for an orgy. I love that this guy goes from pleasing wife with the trip of her dream to hooker orgy like it's nothing. Maybe the wife will get in on the hooker action too. Stock. I'd just dump all my fucking money into stocks. I already have an account, and the obvious choices are obvious. Plus I can cash out after the 1 hour is complete and either gain more or lose a small percentage of money that would have been wasted had I done the challenge proper. Even more boring. I'd just dump it into a Vanguard fund or something. Then forget it's there for 20 years. The practicality. The common sense. The mature, marry me, about dragon toys for everyone, so you'd wipe out like half the Amazon wish lists on MFC. $50,001 scratch and win tickets. Can't live. There is a story about a Chinese bank robbery orchestrated by the night shift vault watchers. 2 of them, monsieur. They hinged their entire plan off of spending it all on lottery tickets and returning the money they took and keeping the money they won. It somehow managed to work the first time, but naturally tanked on the second and third attempts. Buy $25,000 worth of gold. Buy $25,000 worth of index funds. Forget about both and continue my life. Edit. How to be rich 1. Live below your means. Take any extra money you have and invest it in yourself or somewhere that you believe in. Be patient and realize that sometimes it takes a while to make something worthwhile. Shout out to all the people over in our fire. The gold would underperform for 19 years and losing new money at the end, and the index fund compensated it with extras. Win. Unless, of course, the climate wars cause the worldwide destabilization of the stock market, rendering your shares worthless. And then, your gold wouldn't have underperformed, it will be worth, well, nothing, because currency will be meaningless in a barter economy. So really a win-win there. Pay back my sister who has been taking care of me while I fight depression. Edit. Thank you all for the kind messages. It really helps. Some background story. My sister and I have been living together for a while now. We share groceries and rent equally. But I had a breakdown about 3 months ago, so I wasn't able to work anymore. I started antidepressants about a month ago, and they make you feel worse before you get better. So because I couldn't work, she had to pay for groceries and rent. She has been super supportive and goes with me to psych appointments and stuff. Keeps me company when I need someone. And is in general my best friend. The fact that I rely on my younger sister really hurts my pride, but she says that it's okay and that I need to take my time to heal. So all the kind words you guys offered really helped a lot. Thank you so much. Depression is a bitch. I hope you get better soon. Thanks. It's actually starting to look up since a few weeks, so I'm hopeful again. Server, PC components. Pretty easy TBA. This. I have plans for a home server that has centralized PC ports for every room this year. Do graphics over DP on Cat 7, and USB over double Cat 5. Literally. Find the ports in your wall like any outlet. Plug up a display and your peripherals. Log into your part of the server. Viola. EPYC base, of course. Holy Mother of God. You have any articles, sources for doing this? This sounds like a phenomenal idea, and I have a server I'm running that I'd want to be able to access anywhere in my house. Student loans and AMP. #X200B. Edit. OMG, thank you for this silver. They said 50,000, not 100,000. If I could pay them all of now, it would be 60k. If I did the payment plan out 10 years, it would be like 110k. Go government, profit it, pay off a chunk of my mortgage. Edit. Thanks everyone for pushing me over 50k karma. Good to know that internet strangers are as boring as me. I'm just very content with my life. Tilda. Buy 2,648 boxes of condoms. Username checks out. I'd buy me a boat. Or a truck to pull it. And maybe a Yeti 110 ice down with some silver bullets. Toyota Supra. There's no way you're getting in and out of a dealership in an hour. If you walk in with straight cash, you sure fucking can. Travel. Hell yeah, first class. I buy tens of thousands of pounds of macaroni. By planting 50,000 trees. Well, I'm here to tell you that I'm Mr. Beast and you're the only person that has mentioned donating to Team Trees. Org. For that you get $100,000. Edit. Just kidding. TBH, I wouldn't be so surprised if it was true. Buy like 2 college textbooks. So you buy used ones, I see. Go to an American hospital with the common cold. You'd still walk out in debt. Cries freedom tears. GoFundMe campaigns. Who am I kidding? I would buy a lot of first-class plane tickets. You wouldn't buy that many with $50,000. Tesla. As an owner of a Model 3, I approve this message. Best car ever. Take out a 50k loan from a bank or a loan shark, then pay him with the original 50k immediately. You spent it, and now you can take your time spending 50k. Loans sharks don't work like that. You'd likely get your legs broke for wasting their time. Loan from a bank would take longer with credit checks and the like. Just buy something with tangible value like gold, oil, etc. I'd buy a box of Warhammer stuff. Donate that shit to an animal shelter. There's a really good one in my area that can always use more help. Lol, I don't need an hour. Pay off all my student loans in 2 minutes. Make a bunch of phone calls, payments to try and dig my family out of this hole I've gotten us into since I got sick. Order grocery pickup to stock our fridge and cupboards finally. Maybe even hopefully have some left over to invest for a future nest egg. 1k would save my neck right now. 50 would be life-changing. Person shrugging male sign. Donate to Shriners and Early Intervention Services. Are you my wife? Cause that is exactly where we're at right now. LMAO, you find your wife on Reddit and her name is you, tattle tits. Strip. I was gonna buy a Tesla, but I'ma go with this instead. I won't regret it for sure. Buy a new central heating system since ours is dead. Pay off debt and maybe put a down payment on a car for my mom.